Welcome to another Webhavi demonstration video. In this video, we will see how Webhavi can be used to extract data from OddsPortal website. And specifically, we are looking at scraping football odds data. So I have loaded the page corresponding to today's matches in OddsPortal. And if you scroll down, you can see that it lists matches from various leagues. And in this demonstration, let's see how we can scrape the odd values of each of these matches. So specifically, we will be trying to extract the opening and closing odds of these matches for any given bookmaker. We will also try to scrape the Asian handicap, also the over-under odds, both team to score, etc. So this would be a complete guide, and to scrape data from OddsPortal using Webhavi, you need to use some JavaScript and regular expression strings. This is normally not required for other websites. Usually you can point and click the data which we need to scrape, and not codes are required. But in the case of OddsPortal, it's a bit complicated. As you can see, there are many codes to be used. But the good thing is that all of this is available for free. You can find the URL to this page in the video description, and you can just follow this video and just copy and paste these codes as per your requirement to get the data which you need. Now this is one of the most accurate methods of scraping OddsPortal, especially if you compare to the modern AI scraping tools. This is more accurate, and it gives you more control over the data which you need to scrape. So let's get started. The first thing is to start configuration, and then click on the date heading. Go to more options and select scroll list, and wait for the page to scroll down automatically. This makes sure that all the matches on the page are loaded and the data is displayed before you start the extraction. So once it is loaded, scroll back up and then go to the codes page. Copy the first JavaScript code, which is to remove all the headers. Click anywhere on the page, paste and apply the script, and you can see all the headers are removed. Now we can just click and select data from the start page. Let's get the home and away team names. Let's also get the score. And you can also get these generic, the total 1x and 2 home, draw and away odds. I don't know if it's 1, 2 and x or 1x or 2. Anyway, you know the drill. All right, so let's now follow each match URL. For that, highlight this section and select the follow this link option and wait for the match details to load. From here, you can select the date, score we have already selected from the first page. So let's start selecting the odds values. So let's see how the closing odds, so it's 1x and 2. Let's see how the closing odds of any specific bookmaker can be scraped. So for that, go to the codes page again, and you can see we have provided the regular expression strings to be used. So this one is for Bet365. If you're using it for any other bookmaker like Pinnacle or OneXBet, you just need to change the heading text with the bookmaker name. So right now, let's try to get the Bet365 closing odds for home, draw and away. So what you need to do is highlight this entire table and just use apply regex, paste the code, and this would be the Bet365 1 closing. And likewise, you can copy this code, and this would be the closing away odds. Bet 365 closing away. All right. So now if you see if you hover the mouse over the odds values, the opening odds will be displayed as a pop-up. So for that, scroll down to the page and you can see the mouse over code for opening home opening odds. So this is the code, and here there are a few variables which you can change. So HDA is equal to 1 means home opening. If you want to scrape the draw opening odds, change this to 2, and for away opening odds, change this to 3. And similarly, you can change the bookmaker. So the default one here is 1xbet. You can change this to bet365 or Pinnacle as required. So just copy this code and click anywhere on the page, paste and run the script. So this should open the pop-up for 1xbet. And it seems like the page is not completely loaded, so that's the reason why the JavaScript did not have any effect. So click anywhere on the page, go to more options page and reload. This is required only if you face any problem. Now click again and run the same script, and you can see that the opening odds values, the pop-up is opened. Now just need to copy this regex string, click on the same location so that the entire page text is extracted, go to apply regex, and here is the 3.42, which is the 1xbet home opening. Okay, and it would be a good idea to dismiss this pop-up after selecting the opening odds value. So you need to close the opening odds tooltip. So if you are extracting opening odds values of other bookmakers, it would be better to close it before moving on. So you can see that the pop-up is dismissed. So likewise, you can modify this code to scrape any bookmaker and home, draw, and away. Now let's move on and see how we can scrape over under odds. For that, click on the over under tab and use the click option, and you can see that there are various over under sections. Now first we need to expand the desired section. So again, if you go to the code section, you can see this is the code to expand the over under plus 2.5 section. You can just modify this text here as per requirement. So just copy, click anywhere on the page and run the script, and you can see that the corresponding section is expanded. Now we can scrape the over and under values from this using regular expressions. And so this is the regex string to extract the over and under values of 1xbet. You can change the bookmaker name in this string to scrape these values for other bookmakers. So click anywhere on the page. Now let's select this table and apply regex, paste this code, and this would be 1xbet over. Okay. So likewise, you can select this, highlight the table, apply regex. This would be 1xbet under. All right, let's move on to Asian Handicap. Click. And similarly, there are many sections and you need a JavaScript code to expand section. So this is the code. This is for Asian Handicap minus 0.25. You can modify this as per requirement to any plus or minus values. Copy the code, click anywhere on the page, run JavaScript. You can see that the corresponding section is expanded. And for 1 and 2, you can use the same regex values which we used for over under values. So you can use this to get 1x bet 1 and 2. So highlight the table, apply regex, apply 2.99. 2.99 is 1 corresponding to 1x bet. So 1x bet over under 1. So likewise, you can get the value for 2, 1 and 2 for any bookmaker. Let's move on and see how to get the both teams to score values. Again, click, and this is similar to the closing odds page, that is the default first page. So we can just use these regex strings. So this is for bet365 and highlight, apply 1.67 bet. See, 1.67 corresponds to bet. So this is bet 365, both team to score. Yes. Likewise, this would get the value for no. 2.10 bet 365, 2.10 bet 365 BTT no. Okay, so now assuming we have selected all the required data, we can stop the configuration and start mining data. So Webhavi will pull all the match details from the starting page. This is the URL corresponding to today's football matches, and then it will follow each match link and scrape all these values for each of the matches. So I hope you find this video useful. In case you have any questions, please contact us at support@webhavi.com. Thank you.